Okay, so now we are going to go over vehicles, all the different basics. So you'll see here with this Humvee, I can press X to get in driver. It's the same thing as object interaction. I can also press down on D-pad once, and I can just open the door and close the door if I want to. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and hop in. Now once you're in, you'll notice in the bottom left you have a few different symbols. You have e-brake, you have your lights, and you have your turning indicators. Haven't figured out a way to do turning indicators on Xbox. I'm not sure that there is one unless you set a specific keybind for yourself. But for now, what you're going to want to start off doing is you have a few different dashboard options, your start engine, your light beams, everything like that, but there are just buttons you can press on your controller to do it. So if I hold Y, it'll turn the engine on, and if I press Y, it'll turn off, or if I just hold right trigger, it will also turn the engine on, and it will start driving. Now obviously, right trigger is how you go forward, left trigger is your brake and reverse. Something important you are going to want to note is your e-brake. Tap it, you see in the bottom left, it just hovers for a second and then turns back off. Now if I double tap A, the e-brake will be locked on and the vehicle won't like go down a hill, say if I have it parked somewhere. Now let's go ahead and turn the engine off, and if we look around, we can see switch seat passenger, you can switch seats, all these different seats. We have a gunner as well, we can go in and switch to that. Now with the gunner, you see in the bottom right, we have 99 out of 100 and then a 6 next to it. That 6 is how many box mags we have, and obviously the 99 out of 100 is how much ammo we have. Same as your normal gun. With some of these, you can see this one has a full turn radius, so if I hold left stick, it'll turn the weapon however much I want it to, in a full circle. And if I use my right stick, it'll get locked in a certain degree of turning here. Same thing with up and down, except you can't really change that. But you can see I can do it freely while I am rotating as well. It's the same thing as a normal weapon. You're going to hold X to reload. It's going to take a while. Now if I want to exit the vehicle, I have two options. I can either look at the door and press get out, and it'll just be the same thing as normal, or I can double tap B and it'll get me out anyways. That is normally the faster way. It is normally how I do that as well. Now we are also going to go over helicopter flying. It is just about the same thing, but obviously with another degree. So you'll get in your pilot seat. You'll hold Y to start it up, which you can hold Y while you're getting in to start it up. You don't have to wait to get in fully. Wait on this to get going. Now we can use our left stick to go up. It's going to start going backwards a little bit, so I do recommend going forward with the right stick a little bit too. Your left stick is also going to be able to do this. Your right stick is going to be more pitched, so if I use my right stick and I go to the left, something like that. If I go down with my right stick, so you'll see my nose is going up, and vice versa. This is left and right on my left stick, like I said. Now you have a few different things. Let's see. All your different buttons are going to be up here for the Huey. You have stop engine, your searchlight and everything. Something I did not go over with the Jeep, but it is the same for helicopters. If you want to turn your headlights on, you just tap up on D-pad. If you want to turn your brights on, you hold up on D-pad. Now, obviously a helicopter doesn't really have brights, but you would see that in a normal vehicle. Now, one last thing that we're going to want to go over is how to move supplies back and forth between vehicles. So you'll see here, we'll park next to this supply point right here. If we get out, for the helicopter, you'll go to the side if it's a supply helicopter. For a supply truck on its own, you'll go to the back. we can go down one, and we can hold X to load supplies, and it'll load it normally 100 at a time, but this one isn't quite in range of a supply point. Now, the next thing we're going to go over is if I do load it a little bit, press down on D-pad, you can start unloading it. There is also a faster way to load things. So if I park very close, like right here, I go to this sign, I can tap X on it, I can tap A again, and then you'll see normally there will be a vehicle icon. So actually, if I go ahead and go over here and grab this Jeep, it is set up right next to the supply point. And then I can press X on this, tap A, tap Y to go back into this menu, go over here, tap A, and it would move it over. However, the Jeep does already have supplies on it. It's the same thing with depositing. Sometimes it won't work the first time, you do it the second time, it will work. For now, I believe that is just about everything that you need to know to get you started in Arma Reforger. We have plenty of other guides on the website, so just go give those a look. This is Demonic Ethers, signing out.